Hello, my lovelies. We wanted to get on today to share this beautiful message. So, in this twin flame journey, twin flame connection, we don't realize how powerful our soul is. A lot of us forget. It kind of like the mind takes over again, and then it wonders, am I even in this connection? And am I doing this right? Maybe I need to do something else, kind of like that type of situation. And this is why we have created Cup of Joe. This is why we created all of this beautiful love that we've, created for our beautiful clients to help guide you in the process of your soul, of bringing in your soul. And so we wanted to get in today because we have had some amazing, beautiful uncovery of our beautiful soul family community and seeing the manifestations of soul. And so it's pretty epic, right? Like we know,
Yeah.
we know this stuff works. We know it works because we see this magical like unfoldment and beauty, and like when our clients reaches out to us and they're just like, okay, so here's kind of my thing on it, love. We will have situations where me and Elizabeth, we can tell the addictive energy. We can spot it a mile away.
We could feel it.
We can, and we can address it instantaneously. And so that's why it works. That's why what we do works, is because we are literally guiding you every step of the way in your connection. Like we are freaking right there with you side by side, and we offer that help to our clients. We treat it like it's us balancing our people back again, right? We really do. Before we get in a call, we both sit together and we kind of like, okay, let's put our place in that energetic place where they are at now, and let's walk them through how to get out of where they are now to where we are now. We do it all the time. And so we've had beautiful uncoveries, like my goodness, loves, beautiful breakthroughs. Like, so we feel the addictive energy, we can spot them, we can call them out and help our clients snap out of it. But here's another beautiful thing. It's those magical shifts where we're like, yeah, they're surrendered. I can feel it, right?
Yeah.
We'll have those deep songs. We're like, oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll be like, hey, can you feel that they are like, they're on path? Can you feel it's an energetic release? It's an energetic, I love me and I choose me and I surrender. It's not something you can just think your way to. It's a constant like reshifting back, right? So once our clients reach this point of energetic release into unity consciousness, that's the best way I can explain it. It's like they are purely at one and at peace in their journey, and it's no longer about the physical person. They've released all of the attachments. We can feel that stuff and we'd be like, okay, yeah,
real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Think of how huge what you just said is, that they are in a place that the addictive energy is balanced and they are at peace. How many calls have we had, those first time calls before they've started our detox, before they've started working with us? They're in tears and they say, I can't live this way anymore. I can't live this way anymore. And then it's like they go through the detox, they work with us. A lot of them join our cafe and they're like, I'm in the best place I've ever been. Like I'm at peace. I feel good. And that's the shift. It's like, wow. I mean, we high vibe together off those shifts because it's so amazing. It's so good.
It's that energy of like release and addictive energy, because we love you and we can feel the addictive energy because we're shifting through your connection. Like we were there and we want to shift through them and try to get you in the place of how we got out of it. So we are constantly like putting ourselves energetically in that state of like, okay, what did I do to get out of this addictive energy? What did I do to get out of this scenario so I can balance? What did I do so I can constantly make this journey about me? What did I do? And I'll always ask those questions to Elizabeth. I'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
where did it shift in yours where we can shift them right into theirs at this moment? And so we have this thing where we both kind of just message each other and it's like, yeah, they're shifting. I can feel that crap. It's like, it's beautiful. And then guess what? Boom, boom, out of nowhere.
Yes.
Joanne and Elizabeth.
Guess what?
Yeah, I ran into them. They showed up in my house. They showed up at my work. Guess what? I got a message. Guess what? They're right here. Like we have text-based chats too for our Ascension Cafe family. And so we can be right there. And so over the weekend, we have been able to help clients that are balancing their physical selves through text, right? How beautiful is it for us to know you're shifting, feel you're shifting, and get those surprise texts like, guess what? And then we kind of just mentioned to them like, we knew, we secretly knew it was bound to happen, right? It's bound to happen. And so when you're in soul, your soul finds you. This is divine truth. It's your soul. If they're your twin flame, right? If they're really your twin flame, this is the soul proof. They're your twin flame. When you are in soul, your soul finds you. Now, here's the caveat. It isn't like I'm meditating. Where's my person? Right? No, that's not it. You're not a soul if you're looking for your person and you're meditating. And this is why this is a process. It's a process and guide you through it. But we've done this so much, not only in our journey, my goodness, I'm balancing every freaking day. I'm leveling up every freaking day. I'm calling Elizabeth with shifts every freaking day in my own thing. So it's like, I have my own thing I'm going through. Elizabeth has her own thing she's going through. But we've been able to kind of know how it works now. This is like an equation. This is a twin flame equation, right? It's like 1 + 1 = 2. Well, you're in soul. They're your soul. When you're in soul, your soul finds you. And that finding is the magic. That finding is the magic is because it doesn't even make sense. How is it that my soul finds me when I wasn't looking for them anymore? How is it that my soul finds me when I'm living my best life? I'm thriving with my soul sisters, right? We're here with you, my loves. And when I say you're thriving with us, we guide you. We guide you from the floor to this most physical, rehabilitating pain. We show you everything, how to get out of the pain, how to be able to stand up through the pain, how to be able to experience daily realignment to align with soul and stay in soul. So that's what the detox is all about. That's what our surrender. So we have a surrender that we just launched out, and that one is so huge because I found a trend, and I like to kind of look at this like when we'd have those. That's the energetic shift I'm talking about. I have this trend that I've been finding with clients who are able to energetically get into that space of surrender. It's that energy that I feel, because I told you we feel you guys. I feel the shifts. And when you can energetically surrender, not think your way to, but like surrender energetically over and over, you're putting your state into that detached realignment into a wholeness of soul, which is their soul. And that's what draws them in. It's like a magnet. And the way that our clients are able to shift in such a way, in a beautiful way, where we can see the unfoldment is epic. and we can see their growth. And so this is where you all can relate and kind of look at, where am I? Where am I right now? It doesn't matter where you're at. It doesn't matter if you've been in this journey for 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. It doesn't matter. Right now is all that matters. Right here, right now. And every now moment is what matters. Every now moment. And we've seen shifts from clients who have been in this journey for such a long time, have finally detached, done the detox, surrendered energetically, like the state that we told you. And literally, I would say that instantaneous, guess what? Instantaneous shifts, instantaneous, I feel good. Those are so quick. They are like rockets of fires that are just coming out and being launched by them over and over and over. And it's cool too, because once they have seen that they feel better, once they've seen those guess what moments when their other self shows up right before them, they're not excited. Have you noticed that, Lev? Because that's why they can have it, because
their
energy
gets balanced back pretty quick. It's pretty quick.
It's cool to hear them be like, yeah, I was able to see them. Yeah, they were here, or yes, they messaged me. But this isn't about them.
We need to make it clear. We need to make it clear that when you first see them, very typically, it could just be in passing. It could be a run-in. It could be, it's not the fairy tale. They're going to come and sweep you off. You know, they're on their horse, riding in, sweeping you off your feet and pledging the rest of their life with you that first time. That's not this connection.
Is it Julia Roberts? Hold on. I need to, is it Pretty Woman? Julia Roberts, he comes in from
Pretty Woman. He comes in the limo. He comes in the limo, throws us, goes up the stairs. That's not how it's going to be.
That's
not going to happen. About, sometimes it's just you merely see them from afar, but that's still showing that your soul can bring that the energy is in a place where they can be near you. And then that's when the hard work of the balancing, the true balancing comes in, to let them come in more and then more and then more. And we've got you with that. We've got you with that. So don't think, well, they haven't come and swept me off my feet, that this is not the right journey.
There, what that's you just said. That's what you just said right there is an expectation. There's no sweeping off your feet. Now, they will naturally find their way with you and never leave your side, I guess. I guess that's the best way I can explain it, right? They're not going to get on their horse and you get fly over the sunset, right? It's not going to be like the way that the conditional projections that we were fed since we were young. And that's what the biggest thing is this isn't a journey to be romanticized. This is deep spiritual connection. It's an energetic connection to get deeper in your soul. So be prepared to break all of those like false conditional barriers and limiting beliefs that's been engraved with us since we were young. That's what messes up a lot of connections, is because we are projecting these expectations on someone who is us. Like, why would we expect them to show up a certain way when they're already us? They're already us. It's
I think
beautiful.
there's that fantasy of that love at first sight type of fantasy that we've been sold from the moment we were young enough to know about love. And so it's this like, oh my gosh, I've had this love at first sight almost feeling. So you sort of project the rest of the fantasy along with that love at first sight. And that's not how it is. The love at first sight is you fall in love with yourself. You're falling in love with yourself. You're just not realizing it's you.
Oh, it is you. That's why you're so in love. You are so
but you don't realize it at first.
No,
you just don't realize it at first. Yeah.
Magnetically drawn to each other is because this is the first time, and get this, my love, so this is the best way I can explain it. It literally feels like the most magnetic drawn to you. It's like God's right before you. That's what it feels like. How can something so beautiful and perfect be right in front of me? And it's a vibration. It's a vibrational match. It's you. You're freaking perfect. And it's right in front of you. And you are perfect. So this is what this journey brings you, is this perfection of you. And what you don't realize is the perfection of you is already whole. It's already perfect. And you need nothing from this person because they are you. And so everything that we've learned was thought in those Disney romantic movies, right? So the romanticized version are all templated for the happily ever after romance that is unconditional, not the unconditional love that this truly is. This is an unconditional love connection that it's like so unconditional. There's nothing that would make you stop having this love for yourself at all. You can't cut it. You can't cut that connection. No matter what you do, you can't, because they're you. They're literally you.
So good. It's so true. Divine truth, my loves.
I know. So yeah, we wanted to get in here to just let you know, wherever you are in your beautiful journey, you are perfectly where you needed to be at this now moment. At this now moment. And that's where the shifts happen in the now. It happens in the now. It happens in the unfoldment of this little by little by little by little. I feel better. I feel good. I feel amazing. I feel better than I've ever felt before.
Yes.
I feel so good.
Look for those.
Yeah, I feel so good that I know this journey is about me. I feel so good that I never have to look for me again, because why would you look for you when they are you? So you just let that go. Allow your soul to find you by finding your soul. We love you guys. We hope this hits you and resonates with you. Tons of love pouring out to all of you. You've got this, my dears. We love you. Bye.
Bye.